Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode from the Multi-Tools and Blades channel. In today's episode we're going to have a look at the Leatherman MUT, which is an initialism for military utility tool. However, this multi-tool has never actually won any military contracts. It is highly favoured by military personnel and first responders. This multi-tool features a hammer, which is unique to this tool and the Leatherman signal. There's this strange little lock on the side here, for use pretty much only when the hammer's being used. The very first models that came out didn't actually have that. So if you have an MUT or a MUT that doesn't have that little lock there, you've got one of the first production runs. One of my favourite things about this multi-tool is the knife blade. You can see just how thick it is. It's huge. In all my time spent in Leatherman warranty, I've never ever seen one of these blades come in broken. I've personally used this knife quite a bit, and you can see just there's a little bit of wear on the tip there. And surprisingly, this is one of the only Leatherman multi-tools that comes with a extra large molle sheath as standard. One of two things I don't like about this is the tiny little liner lock that holds this large blade in place. I think Leatherman could have done a much better job there. The second thing I hate is the removable bits on this. This short one on the side is quite easily accessible, but there are two larger ones that are a real pain in the butt to get out. All three use this little receptacle here on the end of one of the arms. It's very similar to the Leatherman skeletal, but when that bit's in place you can see that it actually blocks the V-cutter, so it's not designed to be carried with a bit in place when it's stored. If this plier head looks familiar to you, that's because it's borrowed from the Surge and the Super Tool 300. I haven't yet reviewed the new Mr. Crunch from Leatherman's garage, but without that I think this would probably be the best plier head that Leatherman's ever made. You can see a little bit of surface rust there. That's because the 420HC steel that Leatherman uses is a low chromium content stainless, so it's more of a tool steel, a bit stronger than normal stainless steel. So we have a couple of unique tools to this model. The first one would be the Firearm Disassembly punch. I mentioned earlier that this is quite a popular tool with military and first responders such as police. That would be because obviously they carry firearms. Most farmers in Australia also have a couple of firearms for vermin control, so this obviously works well on a farm too. Hence a large wood saw would also work well for hunting, trapping. The saw is a lot bigger than what you'd find on a Surge or a Super Tool. The teeth are not bidirectional though. Next we have a breech override tool. So this is by inserting this hook here into the breech. So if you have a misfire you can pull the breech back without accidental discharge near your fingers. So one of the other unique tools on this multi-tool is the carbon scraper. It's made from bronze and its only purpose is to scrape the carbon off the inside of a gun barrel. I've tried really hard to think of another reason that you can use this for. Looks a bit like a reamer, but bronze is just too soft. In the way of accessories, we have this little spanner here. It's an Imperial spanner and it's made for disassembly of the firearm and for scope adjustment. This accessory is actually changed, so if you purchase a current MUT, you'll actually see it's very different. I'm going to leave it there, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that like and subscribe button and leave any comments if you wish. Thanks again, and I'll catch you next time.